life is so funny. So this evening, while I was coming down from the rooftop, I went to dry my clothes. I overheard a guy talking with his friend. Like men's talk, men's gist. So the complainant was really angry with the girlfriend. It seems they are having some issues. So I heard him saying that ever since the girlfriend left the house, like the girlfriend came to visit, and ever since she left his house, that they've been having series of issues, and that the statement the girl threw at him was really embarrassing and insulting. Like the girl insulted him. So the guy asked him what the statement was, and he said, in angry tone, you can tell that he was really angry. He said that the girlfriend left and texted him, and I quote, "Any man who cannot sweat doesn't deserve to sweat on a woman." Let me quote again. Any man who cannot sweat, like any man who is unable to sweat, cannot, does not deserve to sweat on a woman. So I believe you know the meaning of that. Indirectly or directly, the girl was trying to tell the guy that he's lazy and doesn't deserve her body. He needs to go get a life. He needs to go make money. He needs to sweat. Like he needs to own up to his responsibility. Like go there, out there, and make some cash. Like he needs to provide for her. He's supposed to be the provider. And if he has failed to be the provider, then there is no point of her giving herself to him, or there's no reason for him to be so proud of himself having sexual intercourse with her. So the guy was really very angry. He said the girl insulted him, and she knew that he's been struggling. The guy like told the male friend, "This lady that said this to me met me while I am struggling, and now she's expecting me to save her. She's expecting me to be her savior. She's expecting me to bring her out from poverty, whereas she met me poor, just the way I am. She didn't meet me when I've already made it. She met me when I am still struggling. So how is she expecting me to be the one to bring her off poverty, to alleviate the poverty kind of life of her life?" So when I didn't talk, but I had to even pause everything I was doing. Like I'm a boy, I paused everything I was doing. I pinned my ear to the door to hear more. So I was being careful of not getting caught because I don't want to look stupid. But really, it's very funny. The reason why I said it is very funny is that most times people don't appreciate what they have. Sometimes I feel that it's good that bad happens to people. It's good that people get treated bad so that they will test two shades of life. This is a man complaining that a girl insulted him, like brought down his ego as a man, talked him down, called him nothing. And there are other guys who a girl will do everything for, spend on them financially, go broke because of them, pause their own career, their own dreams, just to make sure the guy pursues theirs, like does everything humanly possible to see that the guy doesn't lack, even whilst they are still struggling. Like a girl could literally be struggling, but making sure that her man isn't in lack. She does everything possible to see that she helps the man. And then tomorrow the guy goes all the way out there to cheat on her with another girl, or to pick another girl over her. She becomes like a fool. This is a girl that sacrificed her money, everything, borrowed you money, helped you when you were there, like didn't even talk you down whilst doing that. Like she did everything for you. She never spoke bad at you. She never insulted you. She never like said some nasty words about you, but she still supported you, gave you money, and then in the end you think you want to fool the girl, you want to deceive her, you choose another lady who would not even break a stick for you. You choose them over the girl. And then tomorrow, when you meet your type, you start to lament. When you meet a girl who is clearly out for your money, because obviously, this girl who talks this guy down is after money, and because she's not getting the money, she's frustrated. She couldn't take it anymore. The guy kept on complaining that the girl came to his house to pick her slippers, she came to pick what she left. Obviously the girl dumped the guy because he couldn't provide for her. And then the same guy tomorrow will meet a good girl who would risk it all for him, and then he will play games with her, he will leave her for someone else, or he will make her regret ever loving for real. Life is like that, and men are like that. The guy was still ranting and ranting when I left. I was just smiling. I said, wow, one good chance deserves another. He really does deserve another, because other men are out there hurting girls who could provide for them, who could help them, who didn't care less if they had a penny. Like they could ride on any roller coaster with you, whether or not you have money. The girl can be there, she's not demanding no dime from you. She's just there cause she loves you, nothing else. It's not like you're perfect, you're special, nothing. It's just the feeling she has for you. She dropped every other pride, all her ego, and settled down with you. You tell her to go, she go. You tell her to come, she comes. You tell her to sit, she sits. And then these men would never value such women. They will always break her heart. And then another guy is complaining that a girl devalued him, made him feel less. So I understand what the guy is going through, but I didn't even feel pity. I was like, oh, you guys deserve it. I even crossed, I said, you never see anything. I hope the guy heard me, because I was very audible. I just said, you never see anything. I just crossed. Because they really haven't seen it. They really need to learn. These guys, most of them, they need to learn. You see what a girl said to a guy: if you don't, if you can't sweat, you don't deserve to sweat on a woman. And then the guy was complaining that this girl knows that he just got a job and they've not paid him well. This is like his first month, and they paid them half month. That the girl is not understanding. She's supposed to understand that he's still lacking. He needs money. He doesn't have the means to take care of her. At least the guy even has some conscience. He knows he's supposed to provide for the girl he loves, but just that he doesn't have the means. But some other guys out there, they don't even have, they have the means, they don't have the means, nothing changes. They are just not provided by nature. They are just there to take. They are there to drain women. So they don't give they don't even care if the woman needs anything, because they are just not there to help her, they are just there to take from her. So that is how life works. I just wanted to share this piece of information with you. If you see someone who chose you beyond everything, even when you don't have money, they stuck around. Even when you do not give them anything, they are still there. They never insulted you. They just gave you every bit of them without devaluing you. If you meet some such girls, they are very rare, but if you ever meet them, do not take them for granted, because you might think you're smart. You played her, she spent on you, like you feel like you dumped her because you wanted someone you are only attracted to by just look. You're just attracted to them for their looks, but what they've got to bring on that your so-called table you guys are asking of, you don't even think she can bring anything. She might even be there to steal the entire table. And then you're like catching feelings, and then you leave someone who really cares about you and go for peanuts. And then tomorrow you start ranting. What goes around comes around. Toodles.